win in 2020 as AlphaTauri. Pierre Gasly wins the Italian Grand Prix. Oh my, is that just wonderful? Carlos Sainz comes home for second place, and what a great fight he gave last.
And Lance Stroll in top 3. What is going on, guys? It is JJ here, back with a new video, and today we're going to take a look, this is for you GD Pika, at the 2020 Monza Italian Grand Prix. Have no real recollection of the race and or history of the race, so this is legitimately our first time going in and watching the race, getting to sit down and just sort of relax and enjoy a race for itself, because this week is another race in Italy, which we also will take a look at today. 2 race reactions, because I gotta learn the grid for it as well. What is it, Emiliano Romagna? Romagna? The Rome race, the Roman Grand Prix, which I don't know why they don't call it that. That's so sick. Like maybe Emiliano Romagna is like someone in F1 that I do not know about. But anyway, we're gonna take a look at both of the Italian races today. Let me know which one is your favorite of the 2 races that we take a look at. So it's Emiliano Romagna 2021 and Monza 2020. I'm actually just kind of looking forward to seeing what happens in this race, because you guys have been asking me to take a look at it, especially my boy GD Pika. Now you can finally stay in the comments, homie. Stay in the comments. Send me another race. Send me another race to look at. But yeah, let's get into the video. As well, guys, you can obviously find the original video on the F1 channel down in the description below.
It's lights out and away we go. And Hamilton, I think, gets the better start ahead of his teammate Valtteri Bottas. Carlos Sainz,
God, I miss the Mercedes were competitive.
He's up in a second place. Bottas in third. Perez on the inside. Lando Norris now gets ahead of Sergio Perez. It is Hamilton that leads them into the first chicane, and he could come out of that first chicane. Well, it does, with a McLaren behind, and that is Alex Albon getting it all wrong in that first chicane and losing places as a result. Charles Leclerc on the inside of Kimi Räikkönen looking for a gap that soon disappears.
So Max Verstappen having a poor start, brilliant from both of the Mercedes. They're fighting over, and look at that, Mr. McLaren then second and third now.
It is, Lando Norris squeezes past Valtteri Bottas, who might yet lose out to Sergio Perez on the inside as through the Lesmos we go.
Well, that's the Alpine.
From Sainz, from Norris, from Bottas, who maintains that 4th.
Wait, was Carlos Sainz driving for McLaren? Oh my God, why did he leave? Why did he? I mean, Ferrari obviously is Ferrari, but that's a kind of a weird change. That's a weird switch up.
After that comes Perez and Daniel Ricciardo and Max Verstappen and Stroll.
Bottas wide in the second Lesmo. What a dismal first lap he's having.
And the pressure
and Lewis Hamilton is gone already.
Its toll on Valtteri Bottas. He is dropping down the field, and Daniel Ricciardo is now attacking him, going into the Ascari chicane, and Valtteri Bottas is down to 6th. And Sebastian Vettel under pressure from George Russell, who wanted to get racy with the Ferraris. Oh, and Sebastian Vettel goes straight through the polystyrene blocks.
Brakes failed.
Ooh.
Kevin Magnussen going very slowly indeed and pulling over to the side of the track.
Oh, something broke.
The safety car itself is being deployed, so not just a virtual safety car, but the safety car itself.
But it closes the pack up nicely.
Yes.
I so much prefer a proper safety car.
Ooh, staying out, Carlos Sainz.
That's a good pit. That's a great pit stop, you know. That is a great pit stop.
And
interesting.
Is Lando Norris staying out?
Yes.
Then that means you've got a very slow
I tell you why,
lap.
the pit lane entry is now closed.
Pit lane entry was closed at 15:41, the same time as the safety car was deployed.
Is Lewis Hamilton in a bit of trouble? I mean, it makes sense from a strategic point of view. Safety car, you go and pit, but if it says it's closed, you can't go and get your tyres changed. So the pit lane entry is now clear. You can see Lando Norris locking up there as he comes into the pit lane, and this is a test for the McLaren pit crew. Out goes Carlos Sainz.
And
very
because
nice
they get the cars back
the job's not done yet, because here
back.
comes Lando Norris, and out goes Lando Norris ahead of Daniel Ricciardo. We're racing again,
Ricciardo
and it is
for
lap
Renault.
24 of this Italian Grand Prix, and Charles Leclerc is putting Kimi Räikkönen under pressure behind Antonio Giovinazzi. He's
Where
got
did
past
Bottas go?
Räikkönen. He might clear
Bottas
2 Alphas in about 300 metres here, and he does. Charles Leclerc, he picks off Räikkönen and picks off Giovinazzi as well. Nicholas Latifi just holding up Daniel Ricciardo, and that's Charles Leclerc, and that is a very...
That's a nasty crash. In the Ferrari in Italy.
And we've seen
In the Ferrari in Italy.
From his teammate Sebastian Vettel, and we have just seen a huge accident at the Parabolica involving Charles Leclerc as well.
Are you okay? Yeah. Was a big crash.
What happened is, lost the back end and just smashed into that.
The race. The impact of that Ferrari into the tyre barrier at Parabolica has meant that those tyre barriers now need to be repaired. Lewis Hamilton has a 10.
This is a wicked race, you know. This is Bottas's bad start. Ferrari pretty much having brake issues with both cars. What else has happened so far? McLaren
Penalty. Lewis Hamilton is now going to have to come into the pits, stop for 10 seconds, and then go back out again. Lights out and away we go again here at Monza. Lewis Hamilton gets a very good start then. Already Giovinazzi's looking to get past Pierre Gasly.
So 23 more laps, or 25 more laps. Oh no, this is going to be another crash, isn't it?
Carlos Sainz is looking to make up a place around the outside. Lando Norris is being pushed almost by Valtteri Bottas and by Daniel Ricciardo, but Hamilton through the Curva Grande, away he goes from Gasly and Raikkonen. Giovinazzi was Stroll on the inside, trying to get that place back. Then comes Sainz, and then comes Norris, and pulling over to the outside.
Wait,
there goes the
Pierre
Gasly,
but
Gasly just stays where he needs to be, and that looks like Lance Stroll could have had a brake problem. Those brakes were smoking on the grid, but he went straight onto the chicane there. Very lucky not to collect the car in front.
Just got too deep on the brakes. The brake problem where the front wheels were locked up. So Lance Stroll, did he make a place up there? He certainly lost one quickly anyway. But Raikkonen looking incredibly racy, isn't he? The old man of the grid really going for it.
He's come alive.
Yeah, Kimi Raikkonen in third is insane. In the Alpha. Bro, how did Pierre Gasly get to second? How did he get to second? I'm so lost by that. Did he just pick up like a spot in all of like that madness with the red flag and the safety car? Because he definitely made it.
Outside of the Ascari chicane is ahead of Carlos Sainz.
Lance Stroll, Pierre Gasly in the top 5, along with Giovinazzi.
Comes into the pits. Pierre Gasly for AlphaTauri in their home race leads the Italian Grand Prix from the Alfa Romeo of Kimi Raikkonen in
Monza's
second.
AlphaTauri's
home
race
third at the moment, ahead of Sainz and Stroll and Norris, Bottas, Ricciardo, Ocon and Fiat in 10th.
They're retiring the car, Crofty.
I think they are, after 6
consecutive
podiums. Max Verstappen is out of this race
so
and out of the car as well.
He's so pissed.
Carlos, you can be patient with Raikkonen, you can be patient. Or worried about Gasly. One at a time, Carlos, one at a time.
Well, here comes the first one. Carlos Sainz is going for it with Kimi Raikkonen, who gives him enough space, and just enough space, and Sainz moves up into second place. Raikkonen fought that very hard indeed.
Carlos Sainz is going for Pierre
Carlos
Gasly.
Sainz to move past. Here comes Lance Stroll on Kimi Raikkonen. Lance Stroll is going to have to go the long
why
way
is Lewis
around
Hamilton in 15?
Kimi Raikkonen jams on the brakes.
Happened?
They get within millimetres of touching, and Lance Stroll at the second chicane passes Kimi Raikkonen. The Racing Point is back up into the podium places. It's Gasly, Sainz and Stroll, the 1, 2, 3 in this.
Who would have predicted that as a top 3? With 18 laps to go? Pierre Gasly, it looks like he's building up his lead too.
Under pressure with Lewis Hamilton, and Hamilton is ahead now and up into 8th place, ahead of the
Hamilton and Bottas having a nightmare of a race.
From the back up into 8th place. It is last lap shenanigans here at Monza, and whilst the engine mode regulations mean that things have to stay the same between qualifying and the race, when it comes to the last lap, you can dump as much electrical energy as you want to give you more pace.
And good power then, good traction now there for Gasly, but we've got DRS on board the McLaren as we are at the moment. He'll be very close, but I doubt close enough.
Oh my goodness.
So it's going to be a slipstream then down to Parabolica and off the last corner, but the AlphaTauri's got great traction.
Pierre Gasly is in front for the AlphaTauri team that won here as Toro Rosso, and they are going to win in 2020 as AlphaTauri. Pierre Gasly wins the Italian Grand Prix. Oh my, is that just wonderful. Carlos Sainz comes home for second place, and what a great fight he gave.
Lance Stroll in top 3.
Podium places.
Lando in 4th too.
Oh my God, guys, we did it again! Oh my God, yes!
David beats Goliath.
Literally every single person that could have like had a nightmare of a race did have a nightmare of a race. McLaren coming in with a 2-4. I don't even know who Racing Point Alpine. Is that Alpine? I'm guessing yes. And then AlphaTauri getting all 25 points. And none of the Red Bull cars there. I see why you guys wanted me to watch this race. That honestly blows my mind. Because I don't even know what happened. I don't know what happened to Ferrari. I don't know what happened to Red Bull. The Mercedes, I think it was Lewis Hamilton getting like the penalty off of one of the red flags. Insane to me. But either way, biggest shout out to Pierre. I've got to now see Pierre Gasly's win. This is a fascinating race. I don't know how any of that happened. Fascinating to think about. Let me know what you guys thought about this race down in the comments below though. Thank you guys so much for watching, and peace.